Welcome back, everybody, to Rantpocalypse Reacts to Trailers, where we watch things and you watch us watch them, and hopefully you have fun doing it. I'm Justin.
Hey, I'm Kelly, and I happen to be Justin's mom. So, yes,
And
it
she
is
got,
true.
it is true, and I dragged her ass to do this video with me because mom is sleepy and
Messed up.
mom is fucked up right now.
Okay, so here's the deal, kids. Let this be a warning. Don't take a muscle relaxer because you have a bad back, and then mix a drink.
Not
I,
only mix a drink, but mix the 64-ounce Slurpee. What is that? The 64-ounce special there? That is
yeah,
ginormous.
it is big, and I got halfway through it, and I was like, my God. Oh, yeah. So basically, my job is to do this.
No, your job is to do. Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
That's it. Throughout the trailer reaction, it's just
Small four-letter words. That's
exactly.
all that's coming out of this mouth.
Every
So
once in a while, just throw a shit or a damn. I mean, if it gets really, really hairy and crazy in the trailer, you say, "Oh fuck."
yeah.
You know,
Oh, motherfucker! Like that.
exactly, just like that, just like that, and then you're good. That's all you
Okay.
need for a trailer reaction. So,
Well,
um,
that and the fact that I have the most awesome shirt. I mean,
you do.
yours is cool.
I think that we both have pretty badass shirts on, but I do love yours, the Wolverine with the
Yeah.
blades out. Yes,
Okay, so the story is way back when one of our podcasts, we gave this shirt away.
we did, except
Yes.
we kept it.
Except I never mailed it off. So, oops.
We are both very excited for this. We grew up watching the X-Men cartoon when I was a kid. You
Yep.
watched it together with me every Saturday morning, and I happen to love Wolverine, but who doesn't love Wolverine? He's a badass. Hugh Jackman, he's a badass as well.
Yes,
And
he is.
I've held off from watching this trailer. I've tried to avoid everything that I can for this movie because I didn't want to be spoiled, but every time it happens, I go to the damn internets, and the internets is like, "Oh shit, did you see that Logan trailer? Holy shit, motherfucker!" And I'm
And
like,
yeah, and,
ah,
and I'm like, oh, I'm so messed up, Justin. I cannot do this. And you're come on, mom, come on.
I'm like,
I
but I
haven't. I've
haven't
been
seen
waiting. I've
this.
been waiting. And when your kid begs,
Yeah, what you
you
gonna
just
do?
do it.
You
You
know
do
what?
it. Yeah.
Even when your kid's an old grown ass man
He's a
and he
grown ass
begs
man.
to watch a trailer with you, you still do it, no matter if you're
Exactly.
effed up and sleepy right now. I'm tired of talking. Let's see how Hugh Jackman looks as he takes on the character of Wolverine for one last ride.
Oh shit! Oh wait, was that too early?
Oh, what the hell? What is he doing in this movie?
Hello.
It's some nice orange
Yeah, you gotta
hair.
pay for that, right?
Oh, it's not him. I thought that
Who would
was
you think it was?
I thought that was Quicksilver. Oh,
Not okay.
I love Texas too.
Nice that you pointed that out. That's
know.
interesting. Wow, and
We got ourselves an
he
accident.
looks different.
Maybe a quarter of it happened, and not like this.
Wow.
What?
In the
What?
real world, people die.
Logan,
I don't want to talk about it.
Logan,
Just stop.
I love Patrick
be
Stewart.
careful.
I did too.
He's a gem.
I need the girl.
What girl?
Damn.
Ow!
Get her.
Who is this little badass?
I don't know, but she is definitely fucking people up.
Uh-oh. She's pissed.
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh my
Shit.
god!
No.
Damn!
She's like you. Very much like
Yeah,
you.
very much. Like,
Holy hell.
jeez.
I am not whatever it is you think I am.
She needs
Very
our
quiet.
help.
Someone will come along.
Someone has come along. This is what life looks like. People who love each other. A home. You should take a
Oh
moment.
man.
Feel it.
Saving his ass.
Still have time.
Oh, he looks not well at all. He looks like he's gonna croak.
I mean, he definitely does look older in this film. That was a I know that was a point in this movie for them to age Hugh Jackman up quite a bit. He still looks pretty damn fantastic. I mean,
he
look
looks
at that
great.
grizzled beard.
I
mean,
know.
That's a man beard right there.
He did have the man beard. What's interesting to me is they aged him. It seemed like more than they did with Patrick Stewart.
I don't know, Patrick Stewart. He definitely looked. He looked in the latter years of his life
that's
right
true.
there. Like he in those car scenes, whenever he was talking to him,
Yeah.
it definitely looked like Professor X. You're like, holy crap, he's seen some shit in his day, and he looked kind of like he was ready to go. But you're right. I mean, when you compare how Hugh Jackman / Wolverine looked in all the X-Men movies, and then the last couple of X-Men, Apocalypse, Days of Future Past, and all that, it definitely looks many, many years in the future.
Right.
One, because Wolverine has regenerative powers and should age slower because his cells and all of his biological organs should. They don't necessarily age slower, but I feel like it should slow the process down. I know I should know this since I'm a fan, but it's been a while since I've actually read the X-Men comic books. But that looked great. It looked really, really fantastic to me. And the little girl, man, she looks like a badass. And
Yeah, and where did she come from? I mean, I want to know the story.
well,
This little baby Wolverine. Do you know?
Well, I know some things, but I don't know how she's going to come about in this movie. I don't know. Like I said, I've tried to avoid all
Right.
spoilers for this movie, but she does look badass. She's got like weird claws though. Like she only had two came out.
Two,
that come
exactly.
out. She didn't have the sweet ass middle finger
Yeah.
claw. That whenever he's like, when the villains piss him off and whatnot. I don't know what they're going to do with this movie, because just a little backstory, and this is what I wanted to get into after we watched the trailer. Supposedly, this film is going to be loosely based on the Old Man Logan miniseries, and that series is fantastic. It's from Mark Millar and Steve McNiven, who McNiven did the artwork, Millar did the writing for it. And if you're unfamiliar with Mark Millar, he is the guy that's behind the Kick-Ass movies. And what was the one that he just did? I freaking love the crap out of it. It had Colin Firth in it, who was a badass. Was that the Kingsman?
Kingsman?
That was it. Yeah. So he's behind those books. He does a lot of other really, really good comic books as well. And this Old Man Logan was the shit. Like, it is probably one of my favorite Wolverine stories. And I don't know if this is a spoiler for the movie, so I won't get totally into it. But basically, it's set in the very, very distant future, and Wolverine's one of the last mutants on Earth, as far as the super, like a hero mutant that's on
Right.
Earth still. And it's just incredible. Like, the only problem is I never thought that they'd be able to do this unless they crossed over Fox with Disney / Marvel, as well as Sony, because Old Man Logan involves every Marvel character of all time is included in this storyline. It's only like, I think it was an 8-issue series, but yeah, it involves all the superheroes. It's like Spider-Man and Iron Man and all the Avengers, and then it's like involves all the villains for not only Wolverine and X-Men villains, but the villains for Spider-Man and everybody as well.
Do you have a hope that that's true? Because that seems a little messy to me.
Well, this was always my plan for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, was for him to stop doing the X-Men movies, like just randomly, stop being Wolverine. They replace him with some younger actor, which is going to happen. I mean, the dude has to work out really, really hardcore
He does.
to get that Wolverine body.
Right.
And he's even said himself, he's like, You know, that shit gets tiring, and you know he's ready to pass the mantle on
Ugh,
to somebody
heck
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has to get up in the middle of the night to eat, and I mean,
Oh,
he's about my age.
yeah. It's a
So,
process
hmm
for getting into that role. So my grand plan for him was always to make Old Man Logan into a movie. I just wanted to see it be done when he was actually like in his 60s. So I wanted to see
oh,
him kind of go away, but then come back. Well,
yeah,
see, in the Old Man Logan, I mean, he's still, you know, obviously he's in good shape and everything, but he is a much older guy, much, you know, grizzled. He's got like his awesome beard, and I believe he had like a ponytail or something,
hmm
and he's more or less become this pacifist in his life.
yeah,
And I don't know, that was always my vision for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, because I think he's perfect. I'm so glad that he got cast as Wolverine. If you ever read like any of the backstory and the history of him getting the role, he was not supposed to be the original guy that was going to get the role of being Wolverine. But man, I am very excited for this movie.
yeah.
If you couldn't tell, I'm pumped. I think it's going to be fantastic. James Mangold is directing this one again. He did the Wolverine, the one that you've got on your shirt,
Yeah.
which was really really good as well. This one's going to be rated R, so they're not going to pull any punches. It's
Yeah.
going to be as violent as they want it to be. Doesn't mean that it's got to be hyper violent, but they're not going to have to bring the reins in on any one scene in the movie, which a lot of that, the credit goes to Deadpool, because whenever Deadpool came out, it was rated R and it just kicked ass at the
Yep.
box office. Then they were like, okay, you've been wanting to
We
do
can
that
do
rated
this.
R
Yeah. hmm
Wolverine. You got it. You got
hmm
it, guys. So I'm just excited. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He's
Yeah.
fantastic. I'm excited to see what they do with this Logan story, and if it incorporates some of the Old Man Logan storyline in a loose basis.
From the looks of him, it looks like that's where they're headed.
It does
I
look
mean,
like that's where they're
yeah.
headed. That's for sure. So, are you going to see it, Mom?
It has Hugh Jackman in it. For God's sakes, come on.
That's all. That's all I thought I was going to get from you out of that one. So, all right, we want to know you guys' thoughts on Logan. Are you excited for it? You know, do you have any trepidations about this movie going into its March 3rd release date? I don't. I am jacked.
You're
I'm
all
huge
in.
jacked, man, ready to go see this movie. So,
That was lame, but it worked.
and
Yeah.
we're going to end on that. So thanks so much for watching. Let us know all your comments in the comment box down below, and we hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.